Thank you, Nick, for this recommendation. Well, bringing it up to my even attention that this song exists. But got Vinnie Paz writings on disobedience and democracy. It's a 7-minute long video, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into it. But make sure you don't forget to like this video and throw a comment in. Most of you have already subscribed, but hey, you can throw in the subscribes if you haven't already. But let's jump right into it. Really jumped into it.
Solutions to the problems we face in the world. The solutions that we need are the solutions picking out where we left off. With sickness and disease and hunger. That's fundamental. If you want to end terrorism, you have to stop being terrorists.
That's true.
They told you World War II was a people's war. Logic should have told them it was imperialist war. 18 million served in the armed forces. 10 million more overseas, that's enormous. 25 million workers paid for war bonds. All of the while people question why the war's on.
Interesting fact. One of the reasons why we have federal taxes in the United States is because while Congress is at recess, Woodrow Wilson, that's a difficult name to say, he had passed the amendment while there was nobody there to vote on it. And the Supreme Court had actually made a ruling later that all of us, paying federal taxes was unconstitutional because it gives too much power to the federal government over the state. But here we all are, still paying our taxes and still feeding this giant beast of a monster.
There was an undercurrent of reluctance. There were underpublicized signs of resistance. Hitler's Germany was unspeakable evil. But let's discuss real quick what we did to people. We opposed the Haitian Revolution. We turned Guam, Puerto Rico, and Hawaii into institutions. Pretended to help Cuba win freedom from Spain. This country built on the blood of other people's pain. Black was looking at anti-Semitism in Germany and saw the situation here was mirroring it perfectly. We appeased Hitler all throughout the 30s. Only years later we pretended we was worried. Roosevelt was hesitant to be gritty and caused a resolution to be buried in committee. The main interest was
that wouldn't surprise me.
Fascism, but events in the imperial interest of that prism. Roosevelt didn't care about oppression of the Jews. The power was priority. I'm telling you the truth. Hitler not the reason that we entered the land. Roosevelt was mad that we got hit by Japan. Historians will tell you he provoked that shit. He told lies and attempts to sugarcoat that shit.
Not only that, but they knew about like Pearl Harbor. They knew that was happening before it even happened. Did nothing to stop it.
In 45, troops were jammed onto the Queen Mary. The black was stowed down in the depths of the same ferry. See, there's a parallel you have to understand. That they wanted them to fight but wouldn't treat them like a man. Industrial mobilization had a few divided. The economic royalists denounced and derided. The agony of victory was heavily priced. The war ended, 3 million men was in strike. There's no peace in the world of capitalism. Nazi eugenics, economic rationalism. The lesson was that war solved problems of control, regardless if it causes any problems for the soul. The black revolt when the 50s came as a surprise. It shouldn't have though we took so many of their lives. You can't erase the memory of an oppressed people. Reparations.
You can, unfortunately. It's called indoctrination. When you're young, you start getting told things and you are led to believe what you're told, and then you have these ideas that contain your mindset and they become virtuous. And so when you get older and someone tries to even show you the proof that what you might have been taught is not correct, it becomes confrontational at the immediately, and it becomes nobody wants to change their view.
To make it any less evil, some black folks joined the Communist Party. Richard Wright spoke of disillusionment with the party. The party was accused of exploiting black people. Angelo Herndon felt everything was equal. He was arrested and convicted for insurrection. How the fuck it's insurrection? I call it dissension. Gave him 5 years when all he wanted was protection. There was other black men that made the same connection. Benjamin Davis defended Herndon as a savior. Then Paul Robeson, he only segregation. 10 years later, no changes. Revolt was always minutes away about the bus. Rosa Parks refused the black section of the bus. The Freedom Riders.
I will say though, the Rosa Parks thing, that was actually, if you actually look, that was like she pre-planned that. She was actually following the actions that another girl had done, who did refuse her seat. Yeah, it was Rosa Parks that had actually made it a big news.
Running across the nation and went to jail for marching and fighting discrimination. FBI stood by, Justice Department stood by. While civil rights workers were beaten, they just stood by. 3 civil rights workers, 2 black and 1 white, arrested in Philadelphia, Mississippi one night. They were released, beaten with chains and shot to death. There were arrests made, but it was not confessed. The national
Sounds about right.
remained silent. The president wouldn't defend blacks against violence. Civil rights laws were passed, but they were fraud. Equality was enforced, polio was ignored. Martin Luther King's speech thrilled whoever heard it. 5 years later, he was targeted and murdered. In 65, watch riots burned into the street. The black man would no longer turn the other cheek. The Black Panther Party scared Nixon, but that did nothing to change his position.
The Black Panther Party was also rigged. The guy that was running the party was, hauling drugs for the government. So it wasn't exactly the best operation. You have to be careful with a lot of these organizations because they're usually hijacked. They've usually been hijacked. Like Black Lives Matter. When I say that, you might even immediately come up with thoughts, but you probably don't think of the 2 lesbians that were talking about destroying the power structure. Or I can't remember what it was. Some shit about like trying to break up families. So yeah, it ain't right. Like there's a lot of hijacked groups out there. You have to be extremely careful. That's why I don't really pertain to a lot of religious groups, because if they do say or believe something, I'm not going to immediately affiliate myself with them. But if you were already in that group, you're kind of guilty by association. So you have to be really careful, who you're getting involved with. There's got to be transparency. If something don't seem right, then there's probably something that ain't right. Black consciousness, yeah. Yeah.
After that, it was a swift and a sudden fall. Nixon resigned before they could impeach the ball. They got rid of Nixon, but they kept the system. His foreign policy still remains in position. Corporate interests still remained in position. His closest advisors remained in position. Vietnam, recession, and unrest all adds up to a motherfucking mess. After Watergate and Vietnam, there was a deep economic insecurity in this world of ours. Environmental deterioration took its toll. A cultural violence and broken families took its toll. Problems couldn't be solved without bold changes, but no major party candidates proposed changes. American political tradition held fast. Urban communities turning into hell fast. Black folks are bitterly disappointed with Carter. Opposed federal aid to poor people. Didn't bother. Reagan got elected and he built the military up. $1 trillion later and this motherfucking dummy up. He cut benefits for the poor to get the money up. Social security, disability went belly up. Unemployment grew in the Reagan years. 30 million people unemployed in the Reagan years. Welfare became an object of attack, especially if you was Latino or you was black. I'm just scratching the surface of what was wrong.
Oh, he's just scratching the surface. I know that for a fact. Redlining cities, black code laws, Jim Crow laws. Yep. Who is your teacher? Exactly. Exactly. You have to do your own research.
Dig into the real history.
You know, but that's why we're here. We're here to do that research, you know. And a lot of these hip-hop artists, they know where it's at. They do that research, and then they make the music to convey it, because it takes a lot to get people to want to learn this shit. Can't be neutral on a moving train. That's why we all gotta stick together. Cognitive dissonance, my friends. We all gotta learn. But I hope you really like that song. I got another one that's coming up after this. It's the third sequel to this little song series. But I hope you really liked it. You know, this is you had a lot to say in there that was, you know, history based. So I'm gonna have to do some research on that too, just to educate myself a little bit further on it. But I hope you all like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.